Oh shit, did I? Okay, there we are. But something else is still starting. It hasn't started yet. I think we're good now. Okay. Hi, everybody. It's Sandy here with Wacky Wednesday, and I'm here getting started and just wanted to catch up on a couple of things from last week's Wacky Wednesday. I just wanted to do a little shout out to all our fans on Wacky Wednesday, to Nicole P, Judy B, JC, Carol G, Neil W, Sandy A, Adrian G, Teresa S, Loanne L, Phyllis M, Denise B, Billy P, Linda R, Lorraine A, Val S, and I think this one was new from Ron and Catherine. So anyways, thank you guys for all tuning in last week for our last Wacky Wednesday. And this week I have a special guest, and we have two announcements to make before we talk. The first one is that today is July 7th, of course, World Chocolate Day. So one of the customers came in and informed me, and I thought, oh, that's definitely worth talking about Chocolate Day today. So it's World Chocolate all over. So enjoy a piece of chocolate and pat yourself on the back for having got through today. Anyways, the other notice is from Tyler. And Tyler just let me know that we have reached the official 1,000 mark for subscriptions for YouTube. So 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. Yay! Woo! Anyways, that is a great thing to note, and I sure appreciate all of you guys subscribing to YouTube for us and tuning in each week for Wacky Wednesday. So with me today is my friend Fern, and you may have remembered her from Freaky Friday when she helped me do the draw for the brother contest. So I'm just going to step over just a little bit and let Fern take the camera, and she's going to tell you all about some wonderful things.
Hi. You know, one of the fun things when everybody comes in shopping is they ask, what am I doing? And I always ask what they're doing too. So this year, after I finished all the quilts I wanted to make, I started sewing little dresses. And that was my first inroad into sewing, was sewing clothing. And I started sewing clothing again, and I realized I really loved it. So I'm taking turns doing different things. So I wanted to show you what I have made. So this is a cute little dress. And it's a quick sew pattern. And the lovely thing is too, I was able to serge the inner seams beautifully, but because I just purchased an Elna serger. And my husband's like, what, another machine? And I said, yeah, but I need this one. So I traded in my old one, got a new serger. So that one is for one of the grand girls. And here is another cute little pattern. Each one either has lace, bows, or ribbons on it. So the girls should all be happy and not fight because they're all from the same family. I hope that's the case at any rate. And here's another little quick sew pattern.
That's really adorable with the buttons down the back. That is really
buttons
sweet.
on the back, and like I said, each one has a little bow on as well. I tried to make them all fancy so that there would be no fighting involved. And actually what really got me going was somebody had given me this to finish. They'd cut it out, but they'd never finished it. So here's my little princess dress, and there we go. That's better. I'm not used to being on camera, so you know, whatever happens, this is just more fun, right?
Yeah.
So anyways,
Fern, that's gorgeous.
Well, thank you.
Oh, so sweet. I need one of those.
I know. I think I do too. Look at that. Anyways, I just wanted to show you, I love sewing, and I alternate with this, quilts, aprons, bags. I like doing all kinds of things in sewing. Sewing clothing is fun, and with all the new techniques that are out there these days, I just learn something new every day. And even putting zippers in are a total breeze these days. So If you need help, you can always contact us here at My Sewing Room.
So big hand. Oh, those are absolutely gorgeous. Thanks, Fern.
You're welcome. So thank you. And ladies, just continue sewing. It's so much fun, and it's therapy as well.
Those are fabulous. Well done, my dear. And
Thank you.
it's so nice of you to drop in and visit with us today.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And here's Sandy. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'll see you next round when we do this again.
Yeah, sounds wonderful. Thanks, Fern. Oh, that is beautiful. I just really need that princess dress. I think I would look awesome in that princess dress. And what a great job. And she did that with a serger. Some of it with a serger. That's amazing. Your news. That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Fern.
I hope I said Bernina Serger.
No, you said Elna, but
No,
okay.
No, it's my new Bernina Serger. I traded in.
Come here, honey.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Coming back.
So
I'm sorry, I said the wrong thing. But it was. Anyways, no, I used to have an Elna Serger. I traded my old Serger in, and I got a new Bernina. Oh my gosh, what a wonderful.
what
sewing
model
machine.
did you end up getting, Fern?
The L460.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. We use those in the class. Those are lovely.
And it just makes a huge amount of difference. If you have an old serger, I suggest, hey, even though it works, try something new. So I'm sorry I said Elna before. It's Bernina. Bernina.
You're forgiven. No problem. All right. Thank you so much, Fern.
Thank you.
Well, hello, everybody. All right, here we are. We're starting off our Wacky Wednesday. I'm supposed to mention, too, that learning how to sew clothes, we have a couple of classes. We have the Sew a T-shirt class. Leah does that one. It's $95 for the class. However, it is definitely free with purchase if you buy one of those sergers. So Fern could probably enter that one and do a free class. Anyways, because she just bought a beautiful new serger. So it doesn't matter if it's Bernina or Brother. You can purchase either kind of sergers and you get a free class. The other free class that you could have if you purchased a serger is the peppermint swirl dress. And after having seen all those little cute little girl dresses, it's absolutely beautiful. I think this one would be a fun class too. Normally it's $95 for the class. However, it's free with that purchase of a serger. And I forgot to mention that this peppermint swirl class, the next one starts on July 20th. And it also then runs on August 5th. So those 2 days. And the Sew a T-shirt class starts July 21st. And then it has 2 more Wednesdays in August, the 4th and the 11th. And you can learn how to sew like a pro, like our Fern and Leah. So that is beautiful. So just keep in mind those 2 sewing classes. All right. Now, okay, today, as you can tell, we are talking about the wildlife, not just wildlife, but the wildlife. So I want to apologize last week for when I was doing my lovely Canada Day thing and I held up my phone and I was trying to play you what was being happening at the Raptors Jurassic Park, and my phone did not play the song that it was intended. And my husband said he just laughed himself silly because there I was going like this to the sound of the music, listening to what should have been Queen's We Are the Champions, my friend, and all we got was blank silence. So we had to laugh like crazy over that. But anyways, I'm sorry, thanks. So next time I'm singing. So today I shall sing my opening song. It's only the chorus, but here it goes. Wild thing, you make my heart sing. You make everything groovy. Wild thing. Anyways, and that's Wild Thing by Trogs. Anyways, I just always loved that movie with Charlie Sheen as the Wild Thing. Anyways, so today we're doing the wildlife. So of course we have to have a few more panels because there's just a few more puns to be told. Anyways, here is my big panel board today. And believe it or not, these panels are actually called Call of the Wild. And they're by Hoffman. Very good size. The first one's narrow and long, and the other ones are wider. But they're only $18.99 per panel. And of course, this is the horse panel. And when I was growing up, I had a small black pony, and he he looked like this. His name was Sam, and he was a terrific horse. Anyways, I got a joke for you. So a talking horse walks into a bar and approaches the manager. "Excuse me, good sir, are you hiring at this time?" And the bartender looks at him and looks him up and down and says, "Yeah, sorry, pal. Why don't you try the circus?" And the talking horse looks at him and says, "Why would I try the circus? They don't need a bartender. I need a..." Anyways, so that's my horse panel, and that's my horse joke. So the next panel in the elk in that series is the elk panel, and he's beautiful. I think you could almost call him a wapiti or a caribou too, from the look of him. They called him an elk in this one, but again, this time it's running wider than it is long, but it's an absolute gorgeous panel, and I like how they put the wildlife and the scene inside the animal. It looks really good. Anyways, why did the elk cry at the funeral? Because he lost a dear friend. All right, next panel, everybody. So this is the wolf panel, and I like this one as well. They didn't put anything inside the wolf, but they put really sweet pictures of mountains up along the edges and lovely winter scene with the geese in the background, and it's just absolutely beautiful as well. So this is the wolf panel of the same series. So what do you call a wolf who works as a lumberjack? A timber wolf. All right, last panel in this series that's called Wildlife is, of course, the bison. And again, they put it back in that you have part of the picture flowing out of the bison's back. And again, there's all those lovely geese. They put in some pretty little bluebirds for color. And doesn't he look majestic and gorgeous? Anyways, this is the bison panel. So what does a dad buffalo say when he drops his kid off at school? "Bye, son." Anyways, so those are the pretty panels that we have that came in new called Call of the Wild. So those are some of our wild things. So I'm just going to move this out of the way of our wild things, and let's talk about some more wild things. So of course we have a real collection of animals and things that are wild and mysterious in the store. One of them, of course, is a really sweet kit that Dawn has put together. It's called Pretty in Pink Quilt Kit. It features a panda, and it's actually fairly decent size. It's 50.5 by 73.5, and it's just got all sorts of lovely, wonderful little animals on it: bunnies and raccoons and elephants and a whale and butterflies, and of course the panda. And it is so sweet. So he's called Pretty in Pink, and it's a quilt kit. It is $119.99. And again, it was put together by our lovely Dawn and Lori. So that's really cute. So speaking of pandas, we also have in the store a couple of lines, well, one big line of panda fabric. It's called Panda. Isn't that just a thrilling name? It's called Panda, and it is $19.99 a meter. And again, this one has got, let's just make them all go the right way around so they don't get dizzy and fall down. So sweet little black and white pandas with cute little rubber boots and raincoats and things on, and they're just adorable. So there's that one. We also have another panda line. This time, this panda line is called Cuddly Crew, and I'll show you that one up close as well. Cuddly Crew, and it's got the cute little pandas on there eating their bamboo, snuggling their baby. It's adorable as well. And that Cuddly Crew is $21.99 a meter. It's beautiful. Both these lines are flannel, and they're absolutely wonderful. So those are the panda ones. So what kind of bear is a snobby bear? A panda. All right, there's another joke for you. What do you call a bear with no teeth? That's a gummy bear. Anyways, those are fun panda bear jokes. Now there is one more flannel line that I brought out because I thought they were kind of cute because they're sloths. And of course sloths are adorable. They're so slow moving and fun and wonderful. Anyways, and this guy's got such character. His little face is all smiley and beautiful, and he just looks so content. Just such a cute thing. And I was thinking, I know that it's kind of warm right now for flannel, but I'm thinking, you know, cute little flannel pajamas for when it gets colder in the fall and in wintertime. So just a heads up on some cute PJ bottoms. Anyways, that is adorable. Sloth fabric. All right, now I brought a few of my friends with me, some funky friends from the Funky Friends factory, and they are the cutest little stuffed animals. And we have a cute little Punji, the peacock. There's Kiki, the koala. And of course, Slowpoke, the sloth. And Slowpoke the sloth has a funny joke. I saw a sloth eating a watch. It was very time consuming. So anyways, they're cute as little buttons, these little stuffed animals. They don't take much to make. There's Nate the narwhal. There's also a cute little dragon pattern. And so I'll show you the dragon pattern. And they're just adorable. And they'd be so cute for kids. And you just make them and stuff them with polyfill. And the little patterns are $18.99. And they're so cute. And of course, why do dragons sleep all day? So they can fight nights. Anyways, cute little guys. Just adorable patterns. And of course, we come prepared with everything. So if you need polyfill to make those little stuffies or make pillows, fill those up with everything. We have got several different sizes of the polyfill. We have lots in stock. And this is a big bag. It's 20 ounces and it's $17.99. So that's a really good deal. But polyfill. So these little critters can be made just decorate them and stuff them with polyfill, and you've got some really sweet little critters. All right, next. We've also, I think someone already mentioned these on Facebook already, but they're called the So Quirky Patterns. And I brought a couple of them out here for you. There's Stego Style. There's Budgie Buddies. There's Elton and Peaches, the Koala Pop. And then one of my favorites, Jagger the Unicorn. And of course, I'm dressed like a unicorn today because you know that I love these magical unicorn creatures. So these little So Quick patterns so quickie, I guess I call them, sorry. $23.99. And again, these are lots of fun. You can put them together with, well, you could put them on with anything. You could use felt pieces, you could use some fabric, use your decorative stitches on your machines, make them absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, those are so quirky. They kind of live up to their name. I just really like the unicorn one. So quirky. Why do koala bears get hired? Why did he get hired? He was the most qualified. And what does a stegosaurus eat off? His plates. Anyway, so those are some cute patterns from So Quirky. I don't know what I'm doing. They're not going back in. Okay, lovely. So those are the So Quirky patterns. Well, I hope everybody's doing all right. I saved the best for last. Of course, it's a unicorn. And you guys have probably already seen this one. We have a lovely unicorn quilt out front called Nola. And she's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And this is her, Nola. And she's beautiful. She's so colorful and gorgeous. And I think any young girl or any person that loves magical creatures, a Harry Potter fan for those who love the unicorns. The pattern itself is by Laura Heine of Fabric Works. It is $43.99 for that particular one. And our lovely Dawn has put together kits. So she gives you a start on a fabric bundle in case you don't have enough scraps. Hard to believe that quilters don't have enough scraps or whatever, but she puts together enough scraps of fabric in here that you can build that lovely unicorn, no problem. Kilt of fabric is $79.99. So those are the two things you would require. The other two things, let me just talk a little bit about the collage patterns. Laura Heine has several of them, and you can pick many different animals. There's a truck, there's a car, there's the cutest little tent trailer bola thing. It's absolutely beautiful. And you can use those, and what you need is to trace your pattern onto some pattern ease, which is $5.99 a meter. You trace your pattern on here. Then you take all those cute little scraps of fabric, all those beautiful colors and everything, attach either Wonder Under, which is $6.99 a meter, or you get some Steam-A-Seam 2 Light if you want to be able to move it around. It's a lot more expensive. It's about $18 a meter. But you put that on the back of your little pieces, and then you take time, like we did at school, cutting pieces out and applying them onto your patternies, and you make a beautiful picture. And the results are absolutely gorgeous for those who make those collage quilts. Anyways, there's really tons of different patterns here and things that you could do with those. All right, so did you hear about the unicorn with a negative attitude? It's not me, of course. She always says, nay. And I'd like you to know, what street do unicorns live on? Main Street. Anyways, so those are my lovely unicorn ropes. And I know I passed them by my husband and he thought they were horrible. So here we go. It's all good. Anyway, so that just talking a little bit about the wildlife that we have at the store. And we do have other things to have a look at and whatnot. But that is wildlife. Anyways, so I do want to thank you always for tuning in and making us so popular. It's wonderful. And the comments that I receive each week are just fantastic. And I really appreciate them and everybody for leaving a message. And if you leave me a message, and I will try and get back to you as quick as I can, or bring you a shout out for the next week for whatever you're doing or whatever you'd like me to do. I'm there for you. So don't forget, today was World Chocolate Day. We had 1,000 people subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much for that. A couple of things to remind you of before I have to sign off and get back to work out on the floor where they need me. Coming up next week, of course, is the OESD virtual event. It's July 14th, which is Wednesday. That one, just can you give us a call and register? I just need to get an email address. They're going to send you out an email before the event. So then you just head on to the site that you need to go to, and you can do OESD virtual. And I know that they're cooking up stuff for that, because they've been doing inventory and they've been receiving all sorts of different OESD products and things. So I think there may be something fun going on next Wednesday for that OESD virtual class. And it's free of charge to sign up. And you don't have to buy anything, but you can come on and you can learn all about stabilizers and how to use them if you're doing embroidery and things. And it's definitely worth the time that you spend on it. And so all you got to do is give the store a call, My Sewing Room, 403-252-3711. And yeah, sign up and have a good time. Now, the last thing I want to mention, because it's coming up at the end of the month and I don't want to miss out, I don't want you to miss out on it, is Kimberbell's Day at the Fair. It's a Wednesday. It's July 28th. There's only one spot left. It's $129.99 for that day plus tax. You get a lovely kit to go with that. All you need to do is have a machine and some thread, and away you go and have some fun making projects. So there's only one spot left. I will let you know that we're having a special drop-in visitor from Sandy Lee is coming next at the end of the month. And Sandy Lee is going to come and say, howdy to everybody. So you gotta, if you get a chance, I hope you're going to be involved in that class. It will be lots of fun. Now, okay, everybody, it's time for me to sign off and let you go. I will let you know that I'm not here next week. I am doing that out in the field thing, so I won't be here. I will be returning in 2 weeks then for Wednesday, July 21st, and that will be one of my absolute favorite things, my favorite time of the year. It's going to be Christmas in July, and I'll see if I can dig up some really fun stuff for you, and we'll have another session of Wacky Wednesday. Anyways, thanks ever so much, and I want to thank my guest Fern from Fern of Freaky Fridays. Now she's got a nickname, she's going to get stuck with it. Anyways, so thanks very much for all that, and thank you for tuning in and subscribing and being there for us. So happy Wednesday. Bye-bye.